Nelson-Dooley here, author of Heal Your Oral Microbiome and Integrative and Functional Medicine Consultant. Are you feeling a little exasperated with your mainstream medical team? Are you struggling to find answers to chronic illness and just can't get the answers, can't get the solutions, not happy with the solutions that you've been provided? Well, that means you need an integrative and functional medicine provider. And that's what my blog is about this month, how to find a good integrative and functional medicine doctor and why you need one. So I just want to go over some of the big take-homes from this blog, because I feel that not all doctors are created equal, and even within integrative and functional medicine, I really want to find an excellent doctor. Healthcare is expensive and you want the best of the best so that you can save time and money and get healthier as soon as possible. So on my blog, you'll see some resources, directories where you can look for integrative and functional medicine practitioners. You'll learn about, conventional medicine compared to functional medicine compared to integrative medicine. You'll learn about the different practitioners out there. There are many practitioners that offer integrative and functional medicine, from chiropractors to naturopathic doctors to medical doctors, doctors of osteopathic medicine, dietitians. There's many different health coaches. You have lots of options. But once you find some doctors in your area, and I do also emphasize, we're now in the day of telemedicine. They don't have to live in your area, but if you can find someone in your area, that is ideal. So look at the directories, see if you can find some good options there, and then use my tips to refine who's the best. So I look for experience. I want to see an integrative and functional medicine practitioner that's been in practice at least 10 years, who knows how to do this and has had success stories and failures and learned from them. I would like to know that they are mentioning a root cause or underlying cause on their website. That's very important, that they are not just treating symptoms, they are really looking for the root cause. It takes a clinician who is an investigator. I want to see a list of functional tests. I want to know that they are measuring what's going on. Organic acids, stool, gut microbiome testing, food sensitivities, food allergies, hormones, metabolism, vitamins and minerals. They need to be looking at what's happening inside the body in order to figure out why things aren't working the way they should be. An integrative and functional medicine practitioner that is worth their weight is also going to talk about a plan, right? We're going to test, we're going to figure out what's wrong, we're going to treat, and then we're going to revisit. Maybe we'll do some more testing, maybe we'll tweak the treatment, but there should be a plan, and it does take some time. So expect that they will do that. It helps me feel more confident with their ability when there is a long list of illnesses that they treat, things that are hard to treat that other practitioners don't usually tackle. Things like chronic fatigue syndrome, hormonal imbalances, eczema, polycystic ovarian syndrome, toxicity, mold illness, things that most practitioners are not mentioning, but these are hard to treat conditions. And if you see these things on their website, that means they have experience and they have tricks up their sleeve to get people better. Check their education. They should have graduated from a licensed accredited medical program. No online learning programs for your doctors. And continuing education certifications. Look for a passionate practitioner who has done extra training to learn these techniques. Look for training from the Institute for Functional Medicine, the Kresser Institute, the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, the American Academy of Environmental Medicine. There's the Kalish Institute. There is Dale Bredesen's RECODE method. There are many continuing education programs, and you want a practitioner that goes the extra mile and learns these specific techniques. And then I always look for an integrated team. If you can find a clinician who works in a team with a health coach, with a dietitian or a nutritionist, maybe they have an acupuncturist that they know of. This is an excellent team to work with to help get you better from top to bottom. One of the drawbacks to integrative and functional medicine is that it's expensive. And I really think that at least in the United States, this is a system of medicine that favors the wealthy, because Insurance does not pay for this type of medicine. People ask me, but it's not covered by my insurance. No, it's not covered by your insurance. And I don't expect you to have it covered by your insurance. This has to do with getting healthy and not getting by on a discount. This is the type of thing that has to come out of pocket. It's an investment in your health. And if you have your health, you have everything else. Without your health, you cannot do a thing. You can't even work to make money. So you do have to find the money to help fund this investment. And whether it's family or take a loan or put it on a credit card or do a payment plan or barter or find other innovative tricks, which I'm going to give you some of my tips for saving money and having integrative and functional medicine treatment on a budget. But this is worth every penny, and don't expect it to be covered, unfortunately, by insurance. There are three main costs of integrative and functional medicine. There are the clinic visits, there are lab tests, and there are supplements. So if you can keep your clinic visits low, you can save money. If you have a very focused illness, a focused problem, then you may just get by with 3 visits. One is the initial visit to figure out what's going on. The second visit is going to be when you go over your test results and you get a treatment plan in place. And then you have a stretch of time where you're doing your treatment. And then lastly, you'll have a follow-up visit where you look at how it's going and tweak as needed. Now, you can also use different types of practitioners. That can sometimes save money if you're not using a doctor, or maybe you visit the doctor first for your first and second visit and then follow through with some other practitioners that are more affordable, like a functional dietitian, for example. Now, lab tests. Lab tests can be expensive. One of my tricks is when you go to your integrative and functional medicine doctor, bring all of your lab tests in hand so they can gather all the information from all your past doctors. You can ask them to have your standard tests covered by insurance. That is possible. Things like vitamin D or magnesium will be covered. But for the functional medicine tests that you cannot get covered by insurance usually, you can talk with your practitioner about maybe giving you a top 3 priorities, and you guys can stagger them to help adjust for the costs. And I also advocate that you do the diets. Often integrative and functional medicine providers will recommend a diet, an elimination diet, an anti-candida diet, a gluten-free, dairy-free diet. These can be really helpful. They can help get to the root cause of what's going on without doing diagnostic tests, and they don't cost a penny. So do the diets that your practitioner recommends. Now, lastly are supplements. Supplements are expensive too. So I have a few tips for saving on supplements. You can go to my blog, High Quality Supplements and Third-Party Testing, where I get into this more. But see if you have a clinician friend who can set up an account at some of these clinician-level supplement brands. You can shop sales at your doctor's office. You can also, certain grocery store supplements are very high quality if they have the USP certified mark, and you can buy in bulk. Also, health savings accounts can really help with these types of costs. So you use a high deductible insurance plan, you put money into your health savings account, and then you can pay for integrative and functional medicine with your HSA or your FSA, and sometimes supplements can be covered for those as well from those accounts. So those are some tips for saving. And this is a worthwhile investment in your health. Don't keep hitting your head against a brick wall. There are answers, there are solutions. You can get long-term resolution of your symptoms. You can discontinue medications. You can avoid surgeries. You can resolve chronic illness, even chronic illnesses that other doctors believe there is no cure for. So get an expert that practices integrative and functional medicine to assess what's going on with you and see if there are some stones that have been uncovered, that have not been turned over, and can find out what's going on, see if there's some root causes that have not been discovered. Take control of your health, live a better quality of life, keep up the good work. Thanks so much.